dreams. They've connected you with flooring, painting, and carpentry experts to spruce up your current residence. Now it's time for a different kind of home improvement. This is Our Healthy Homes, bringing comfort and wellness into your household.
There's no place like home.
Here are your hosts, Keith and Sheila Hittner.
Hey, welcome to the program. This is Our Healthy Homes. OurHealthyHomes.com is the big website to go to. I'm Keith Hittner, Sr., together with the lovely and talented Sheila Hittner.
You haven't said that in a while.
I know it. I always forget.
I thought it was something else. Okay, good.
And we're broadcasting from the Rack Shack Barbecue Studio here in Eagan, Minnesota. Rack Shack BBQ Catering.com is where you want to go right now. We already have lots of orders coming in for graduation. Can you believe that? We have graduation orders coming in already. And so if you want to get on the list, we do hundreds of graduation parties each and every year, and we do run out of time. There's only so much you can do on a Saturday, so get your order in early. You know, here at Our Healthy Homes, we support generational change. I haven't said this in a while either, but I'm just going to do it. We support generational change in the lives of individuals and families using a holistic approach, supporting clients as they move through lifestyle changes. And we can help you buy and sell real estate that better fits your current lifestyle. And we hope to educate you on this show and on our real estate Chalk Talk radio hour. We broadcast now on 4 metro stations throughout the Twin Cities, all throughout the weekend. And we teach you how to create a healthy home while supporting a healthy lifestyle. And we show you where to go to get the good stuff, good products, low cost, high efficiency products.
I just posted some stats on my personal page. I'll have to put it on about the laundry, the dirty laundry, how bad those chemicals are in the laundry detergent, right?
That's right.
And other laundry products.
So if you're looking to buy or sell a home, just go to Our Healthy Homes.
You got to wash your clothes.
Yep. It's so easy to do. You can just go there and register on the site, and we'll reach out to you and find out what it is you do. If you want to buy a good house, you want to buy a healthy house, talk to people who are have that mindset, and we can help you out. Okay. So we've got lots of educational opportunities coming up, Sheila.
Wow.
All right.
Yes. It feels like first time home buyer seminar all over again, because we just keep doing them, but that's great. We have lots of people to share with. So let's see, Sunday, you will be listening to this weekend. And so Sunday afternoon at 2:00 is, if you love henna and you love oils, this one is for you. So we've got an afternoon of love and self-care, and we've got a special gal coming to do hennas for just $5. So bring your cash.
Okay.
And we've also got you covered if you need Valentine's gifts, because it's coming up. So we've got some Love Potion number 9 spray and some other fun things.
Order me up a gallon of that.
Of course, the Ningxia is always flowing at our events. And so OurHealthyHomes.com is where you can see those events and register. So the month of February, my standard classes are on Wednesdays. And so February 12th, if you're having trouble making sense, get it, SCNTS, making sense of your premium starter kit, we're here to help. We've got, it never ends, does it, Brittany, that we hear about people that have gotten some oils or their starter kit, 6 months ago or a year ago or even longer than that.
And it's in their closet.
And it's in their closet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So bring it back out, because I know you're doing that spring cleaning, and let's talk about it, and let's help you figure out how to use it and get the benefits of those amazing products.
Many times their wholesale ability to purchase wholesale has lapsed.
Right.
And
right.
so
Whether that's 6 months you haven't ordered or a year. Yes, it's lapsed.
And so you need to reactivate that. And if you want to do that, we can help you do it correctly so that you get reactivated into an organization or group that actually does teaching. So you will learn how to correctly and efficiently use the products.
Yes. And more.
And more.
Friendships, connections. It's just a
dynamic group.
It is. The 17th of February is essential oils. Again, come and learn how to support your body systems naturally. And we always tell people, let's learn to live above the wellness line, right? And one of the most powerful oils out of your starter kit is Digest, and we love to teach about all the products in the starter kit and more. And we have a new starter kit that is available now, and that is the CBD starter kit. So there's 2 starter kits with that, and that is really going to be a popular kit, I think.
Yeah, game changer.
Yep, game changer. There you go. So February 18th is ditching and switching. So let's get rid of some of those chemical products that you're using. So one of the facts I'm going to share at that class will be, according to the U.S. EPA, cleaning products contribute to concentrations of many common pollutants that are 2 to 5 times higher inside the home than outside. We like to share that a lot. Studies show that many toxicants invade our bodies. They have been found in blood, urine, and breast milk, as well as the umbilical cord blood of newborns. So we find a lot of times that when somebody gets pregnant, you know, they're like, oh, now's the time I'm going to start taking care and watching things and looking for things and researching things. And so, you know, don't wait. Right? Because you got to get that stuff out of your body, right? And you don't want to wait until you find out that you're pregnant. And so February 19th.
So you've been cleaning up in anticipation of pregnancy? Is that how it is?
Yeah, that's it. No. So the 19th, I like to say your body will be around a lot longer than that expensive handbag.
Yeah.
So it is time to come and invest in yourself. And that's really what it's about, is about investing in you, your family. February 26th, how do essential oils work? We've got them all over the Twin Cities, and we've got Brittany that's got some classes in Apple Valley. And why don't you share, do you know what your dates are on those?
Well, so you spoke about one, the 17th.
Okay.
I have that Essential Oils 101. That'll be in Apple Valley, and you can go to ourhealthyhomes.com to find out more details and the location and things like that. But they'll also, I just got approval from my mom and sister who have a shop in Hudson, Wisconsin, a wellness shop called Healthy Solutions.
Nice.
And we're going to be doing an essential oils class there as well. So
Oh,
that's super
fantastic.
exciting.
Yeah. So when did you pick that one out? Did you get
We don't have the dates. I just got confirmation this morning, actually, that they have in fact approved moving forward with that. So
sweet.
Yeah.
So
we'll
we're
be in
going to
Wisconsin.
Hudson.
Yeah.
We're going to Wisconsin.
Yeah. So Stillwater area, Hudson area, come on down. We're happy to share our essential oils information with you.
Awesome.
All right, so we have a minute left. I just want to
Okay.
introduce Brittany Wilson, who is a real estate agent
Yes.
and is also a healthy home advocate. And so we're going to visit with her about her story and how it works. You know what I like about this? I like it because your husband is a trainer.
Yes.
And so he has been
love-hate relationship.
I wouldn't want to be married to one.
Does he get you out and get you going in the
Oh
morning?
yeah, I have stories about that.
Do those.
bet.
Come on, do some squats.
Exactly.
So, what's interesting about it is he experiences the whole gamut from sports injury to sore muscles, tired muscles, torn muscles, emotional breakdown because of game loss and a sporting event letdowns and stuff like that. Plus, just the physical and mental and emotional strain that his students, and he trains mostly students.
Correct. Yeah, mainly high school. Yep, but
Uh,
it goes down to middle school and even little elementary there.
Basketball and so all of that goes into it, and how these products are being incorporated and rolled into his practice and helping his students excel and do better throughout the whole gamut of the thing. This is Our Healthy Homes. I hear the music playing, so we're going to go pay some bills, and you're going to stay tuned. You're going to listen to these messages.
That's right.
You're going to go get a pen. You're going to take notes.
You're going to join us for a class or two.
And you're going to join for a class or two, and you're going to buy something from our sponsors. We'll be right back. Hey, thanks for staying with us. This is Our Healthy Homes, ourhealthyhomes.com. That's where you go to find recipes and postings from the show. You haven't done any recipes recently, Sheila.
No, we haven't.
You got to get on that and get some diffusing recipes and some just things that you can do and make the products. And it gives people an idea of how they can actually use the products.
Now, if you come to one of the Ditch and Switch, or you want to host one yourself, I would love to do that. That one is kind of a hands-on education on how to make a few things. Make a like soft scrub type recipe with your Thieves household cleaner and baking soda and some other
using it this morning.
Yep, and ditch the bleach and learn how to make some whitening, right, instead of in the natural bleach, if you will. And so at the Kick the Chemicals to the Curb class, we share some education about what you're using in your everyday products and why you shouldn't use them. And, then we'll do some hands-on training on how to dilute, because like you always like to say, they don't ship water. Young Living does not ship water, right?
Shipping water is expensive, so we can condense it down.
And we want to make it easy for people. So, come, see it, do it, buy your containers, and go. Right.
All right. ourhealthyhomes.com. Young Living, I like this. Either Young Living or assisted living.
Young Living,
Young Living, yeah.
Young Living,
not assisted living.
Preventative care.
That's right. All right. So tell me your story. How long have you been interested in health and wellness, just generally? Forget about Young Living for a minute. Just the whole notion of it.
Well, I mean, overall, my entire life, I've always been an active person, and marrying a personal trainer that just maintained my activity level, whether I am in sports in high school or now at the gym with my husband. So it's always been a big aspect of my life. Yeah. And
then were you like seeking products, or how did you come across Young Living?
It's funny you ask that. So I found out about the products at a time when I had just gotten into real estate. So there happened to be a toxic class at the office, and I didn't realize what I was getting into. And boy, was I educated during that class. And then, I jumped right in. So, and I haven't stopped since.
So what are you most surprised about with the products in the as you use them and experience them in your own house? What are you most surprised about?
One of the biggest things that I come across and educate people on is the awareness of the chemicals in their home that people just don't realize. And I was one of them. I was completely unaware of all of the harsh, toxic chemicals that I was exposing, not only myself, but I have 3 young girls at home. So my girls, I have a dog, my husband, and as the female caretaker of the home, I am the gatekeeper of the house. And so I need to lead by example. And so I started ditching and switching and have really switched over to the Thieves cleaning line. So that was a big one for me, is just getting rid of all of those bleaches, the 409s, and all of those harsh chemicals, getting those out of my cabinets and switching over to the Thieves cleaning line so that I feel comfortable about using something that not only is safe for me, but safe for my girls and animals.
And how many times, when you find these products, they smell good.
They smell amazing.
And they smell so good that some people think that that's all they're good for.
Right.
Is their like fragrance, and it goes so far beyond that.
Yes.
And so many times we're in showing homes, and you walk into a house, and it just it just hits you in the face. It just stinks in the house for a lot of things. Either it stinks because it just stinks. You've got animal odor, and you've got
ferrets,
ferrets, and you've got the just the lack of hygiene has its own flavor.
Yeah.
But then you become more sensitive to it when you clean up your own house, and
your body,
it's
not just your house, right? Okay,
and your body,
you have an awareness to it.
Yeah, and so you know what it's supposed to smell like, or what good smells like,
right?
So how do you overcome that when people think, well, I've got my Glade plug-ins there, and then they smell good too, where's the barrier, or how do you overcome the barrier between smells good and good for you?
Well, it's not about something smelling good, because really those Glade plugins, those are the worst. Glade plugins, air fresheners, those sprays and everything. I mean, those are some of the worst products that you can have in your home. They give you headaches and plenty of other aches and pains,
health issues. Right.
So, but really, it's just about educating and bringing the awareness to clients, friends, family, and just sharing my knowledge and experience with essential oils and sharing my story. And then, if people are receptive to it, moving forward with that.
So for us in the real estate business,
I always tell people when I'm showing houses and I walk in and there's a Glade plug-in or the candles. By the way, people, like 80% of candles have lead wicks, so just look up that. But I'll tell them, hey guys, I have 5 minutes in here before I'm going to have a raging headache. So I'll stand outside. You guys go through it, and then if it's a house, that you have a interest in, a high level interest in it, then I'll come back and literally. I'll be plugging my nose, walking through it because they're just horrible. Toxic.
And when you're not used to being exposed to that anymore, when you've cleaned your system out in your house, I mean, you really notice it when you go into those houses that aren't healthy living.
Mm-hmm.
So for us, when we're out showing houses and you're with people in the car, you're going from house to house, the thieves line, the cleaning line, the cleaning supplies line, that conversation, that's an easy conversation.
It is.
Because you're going in and out. There's physical examples for you to point to and to look at and to
people intrinsically understand chemicals being bad.
Exactly.
Right.
How do you make that transition then from cleaning supplies to essential oils for the body? And how do you make that understanding that, as Sheila mentioned earlier, you wash your sheets in poison. Your skin is the largest organ of your body, for some larger than others, but it's the largest organ of your body, right? And then you cover yourself with your sheet at night, and your skin is porous. It absorbs stuff. And now it's really just absorbing the poison into your body.
Yeah.
So then there's a transition there, a connecting point between the physical structure of the house and the cleanliness of the house and the human and the person. And then it's the internalizing of the oils and the expression of them and all of that stuff. How's that conversation? What's that sound like?
Well, that's continuing the conversation. If they're already open and receptive to that conversation about clean living and cleaning products in the home, that's when you segue into the air fresheners and the dryer sheets and things like that. And you talk about how dryer sheets are some of the most harmful things that you use in your house. And you segue into like lotions and makeup and other things that you use and put on your body on a daily basis that you don't realize have harmful effects on your body as well.
Okay, I don't mean this like patting myself on the back or anything, but
I don't believe it. I think that's exactly how you mean it.
No. So I met somebody the other day and we were talking about, essential oils and everything. Because they affect your skin. So women, they affect our skin.
Your hormones. I mean,
right? And we just had the beauty class and it was amazing.
Yes.
Right. And so when I was talking to this lady, seriously, I thought she was 15 years older than me. She's 2 years younger than me.
Wow.
Like our faces and our bodies are trying to tell us things.
Right.
Right?
Well, you don't look a day over 50.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm not. So I would hope not.
She doesn't look a day over 20. Are you kidding
Now
me?
you're
I'm
too
sorry.
kind.
Sorry. So yeah, I mean, it matters. And I think that this is just habit, right? We wake up, we get up, we do the same thing. We look in the mirror. I challenge you to look in the mirror, like truly, truly look at yourself, right? There are face charts. There are all sorts of things online that you can look at. And I think we just get in that habit where we just, we get up and we go and we do and we clean and we with this and we just don't stop to think about it. And, Brittany and I mean, we are just awareness.
Advocates for it.
Right? Like just come and listen to what we have to say. I'm not going to be able to change your mind. I'm not going to be able to rope you into something you don't want. But we find so many times in our classes that my generation, your generation, We just don't know.
We're unaware.
Right? Nobody told us that your cleaning chemicals that you're using to clean the house is like smoking 20 cigarettes a day, and that's the damage it's doing to your lungs. We just don't know those things, right? We just go on with our daily routine, and we just buy the same old thing.
And of course, you have the study in your sleeve that supports that statement.
I do.
Good.
All
right.
They're all over.
All right. So now I got a question for you girls. So you're having a class, right? And it's a
Which class?
You're having an introduction
I
to
wrote it down.
essential oils class.
Okay.
Right? So you're having a class, first timers.
Yeah.
First timers.
So you got
good.
first
Love 'em.
timers
Yep.
coming in.
I really got to
Give me a
them.
typical profile, if you will. Is there a typical profile of a first time attendee? In other words, what has drawn them there? What are they looking for? What are they asking? That seems to be a commonality that they're all questions, kinds of questions do they ask?
Honestly, I find it different with every single person. It's really meeting that person where they're at and what it is that they're looking for when it comes to essential oils or clean living and things like that. So it's really having a conversation with that newcomer who is interested in learning about the class and asking them what intrigued them about the class. You know, why did you come to the essential oils class? And moving forward from there.
Okay. So some people maybe have been on this quest for quite some time and have some basic understanding of just health and wellness
and
issues.
Some people have had their kid forever and nobody ever taught them anything, so now they're coming back to learn. Because they had an interest at one time.
This is Our Healthy Homes, ourhealthyhomes.com. We're going to go out and pay some bills again.
Oh, that's fast.
We got to do that every segment. We got to go pay bills.
Right.
So we're going to do it right now. We'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back to the program. This is Our Healthy Home. So when we went out to break, we were talking about the newbie class. So, and we were saying that some people came in and had some experience in seeking out things, and then others maybe, who knows what, their girlfriend dragged them there, so they just basically showed up. I mean, that's there.
Oh yeah, it happens.
They're sitting in there and they're staring at their watch, waiting to get out and hoping to get some kind of a free something for showing up at the class.
Which they do, a free make and take. Yeah.
How do you then bring all those people together under one tent?
What do you mean?
Well, what do you mean? You've got people from diverse backgrounds, diverse ages, diverse points of view. How do you talk to them to bring them all kind of in line with the Young Living lifestyle and what that is all about?
You share Young Living, and you share it the same with everybody.
So I'm not saying that you do. What is that though? I mean, what is the Young Living story?
Well, so their draw is that if it's the Essential Oils 101 class, they're coming because they want to learn about essential oils. So right there, we all have something in common.
Okay.
So we're finding that commonality. And then, like I said, meeting them where they're at and having those conversations individually and finding out what it is that intrinsically interests them, but then going through the class and just sharing our experiences with them. A lot of it has to do with testimony and our own experience, other people's experience, and because that's how you can relate to people and is through your own experiences.
And we do have what we call an enter to win form. So you come and you fill it out, and it has questions about all sorts of interests, what interest do you have, that kind of thing. And then we also have a little card on the table for them to be able to ask their questions. And, yes, we give you the script and give you the information that, we're there to give you. But like, for example, after the makeup class last week, we went around and we asked everybody, what they thought of it and, what they were surprised about and whatnot. But at the end of every class or during the class, we like to involve the people that are there to share like you said, their testimonials and their questions, because if you're new and you have a question, it's probably likely that somebody else that's new is probably on the same line with that question, maybe doesn't want to ask it, that kind of thing. And just once one person gets started, then
snowball effect.
A snowball effect. Right, exactly.
Do you find that once people connect with talking about this topic, that other differences that you may have seem to go away?
Fall off. Yeah. because you're able to relate on them on the same level. And so, I mean, whether they're old, young,
Right.
sick, healthy,
Right.
whatnot, all of that just kind of goes on the wayside, and you're able to connect with them on a personal level.
And the other thing that is great about our team, because when you want to get started and join the whole movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to be with somebody that's going to support you,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because there's an awful lot of Young Living members out there, but they don't teach, they don't share, they don't have the passion like Brittany and I do.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's important to be on a team of people that are passionate about continuing education, sharing, giving you resources, telling you where, here's a resource for you for this,
Mm-hmm.
right? And we have a private Facebook group when you join our team. Private Facebook group has education, and I think most of you have figured out that I'm a game girl. So there's games and there's contests and education and questions you can bring up. And so there's a lot of support, without having to be at a class in order to get that support, right? You come and then you learn, and then that's going to be as you grow,
right?
You're going to learn and have more questions. And I always like to tell people, share this with your friends when you're new, because it's a better experience and
grow together.
To grow together.
Yeah.
Right. I've had a couple of people say, oh, well, I don't really know enough yet, or I don't look like they'll want me to. I don't look
Looks
like
have nothing to do with it.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
So, she had a little bit of weight to lose, and I said, no, that's not what this is about. Right.
But there's some truth to that too. I mean, if you look like a train wreck and you are obviously sick and you're saying, here, use these things to make you well, it's like, okay.
But you're not saying that, right? You're saying, hey, I found something. This is what I'm hoping is going to be able to help me.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. Do you want to come and learn with me?
Mm-hmm.
I may look awful now. You should have seen me 6 months ago.
Well, it's about aligning yourself with like-minded people.
True.
Yeah.
True. Yes.
So.
Yes. But my point with our new Oilers,
Mm-hmm.
right, is that you don't wait to share it, because you want. Yes, we are fun, and we will educate you and we will support you all you want. But you know what it's like going to that gym if you've got a partner. It's a lot easier, more accountability. You stay more focused. It's the same thing with this. If you share with your friends early on when you're going through it, you're really truly going to be able to help each other even more.
And it's just like going to the gym. You don't wait to go to the gym until you're fit. You go to the gym to get fit. So, and you bring your friends with you.
Right.
So
exactly. So you would totally be proud of me the other night at the makeup class, because Young Living has a great essential rewards program. You get 24% off pricing, and then you will eventually earn after some months up to 25% savings on additional on your monthly.
So you're buying everything at half price.
On your monthly order. You're ordering toothpaste, you're ordering shampoo, you're ordering all these things anyway, right? Why wouldn't you just not have to think, get in that routine of just ordering your good stuff, right? You're spending it anyway, and then you get this kitty, right? And this money shows up every month in your kitty account, and you have a year to spend it. So at the makeup class, you would be so proud of me, because I said, what spouse or husband wouldn't appreciate us sharing with friends and earning our products for free, right? You would have been so proud. I said, I know my husband would appreciate me sharing and getting my beauty products paid for, right? Yep.
I had a question for you, gals. Okay, so is it all right if I call you gals? Is that okay?
I'm good with it.
Trouble
Brittany,
for that?
Good with it? Okay, no.
All right. So what happens when you've got people that come, and sometimes people, they've got a specific problem, and so they're coming with a specific problem, and they want you to provide them with a specific remedy. That's all I want to know is how to get rid of my, fill in the blank.
Okay, well, we can't treat,
No.
diagnose, or prescribe.
Right.
Yep.
But we just guide them to tools that can help educate them. So it's not us telling them what we think they should need or would be best for them, but it's showing them the tools that they can then look it up themselves and find whatever it is they're looking for.
So we have many resources that we give you. We give you some Facebook groups. There's a Young Living gal that's a pharmacist that does a weekly videos on our Facebook group. We've got a testimonial site that we give you. FDA can't stop us from putting our testimonials on there, so you can type in your issue and
so
whatever.
Maybe we can't prescribe
right.
or diagnose, but what you can do is say, go here,
right?
And there's somebody, I'm sure, in this group somewhere that has the same issue,
right?
And you can at least see what they did.
Right,
right.
And we have an amazing pocket desk reference, which is what we call our little Bible, and we really do gift that to you when you become a member and you're on our team, because, well, we've got the book at home, right?
I look through it all the time just because I think it's fascinating.
Right, and when we got started, my team is like, you got to have this book. I'm like, but I don't like to read. And they're like, you need this book. I said, I don't want this book. I don't want to read this. And they're like, you need this book. So I'm like, oh, all right. So we get the book. You have the water spots on it because it's up by the sink.
You're not reading it cover to cover. You're reading it specific to whatever ailment.
I know, but I wasn't thinking of that at the time. So there's a smaller version of it that we gifted to you when you join our team, because that is and there's also a phone app of it, and there's a time for both the book and the phone app. But we feel like we've got to just give you the tools, because you're not going to, okay, let's just face it, you're not going to go find them, right? You're not going to go search for them.
Right.
I go and I learn as much as I can about, Young Living, and they have speakers that come all the time, and they have doctors that talk all the time. And so, I heard Dr. Purser, who's a hormone specialist doctor from Utah that created our Progestins Plus, which is Amazing Women. And so, listening to him for a whole weekend was
enlightening.
It was like, okay, now I got to take you home with me. Right. And so, just learning, it's not just essential oils, right? I mean, he talked about people with high copper levels and how they should eat, and people with fibromyalgia, and, how some foods are affecting their body. Right. And, you just learn so much.
Healthy living, not just specifically essential oils, but overall wellness.
Right, exactly. And so now that's a resource that I can give to somebody that comes to me and says, hey, I have fibromyalgia. And I'm like, great, here's Dr. Purser's Facebook group. Go join it. You can be a part of everybody that's there and everybody that's done this, that, and the other thing, and
they're all going through what you're going through.
Exactly. But again, 90% of people in Young Living are users. So that leaves a very, little window of people that are passionate about teaching, sharing, educating, giving you resources to really get you on
everyone
that
else
track.
is saying, tell me what I need and I'll get it.
Right.
All right. This is Our Healthy Homes. We have, is it one more segment? One more segment. We're going to come back. Our Healthy Homes. You got to go out and pay some bills again. We'll be right back after these messages. Thanks for staying with us. This is Our Healthy Homes. Welcome back to the program. Okay, so we have Brittany Wilson here, and we've been talking all hour long about the oils, the classes, the healthy living lifestyle, the wellness of your homes, healthy real estate. Okay, so let's get beyond. There's so many other products. Half the products.
Yeah.
We always talk about oils. Half the products are not oils.
Yeah.
They may have oils in them.
Right.
They're infused with oils, but they're not oils.
I don't even get oils on my monthly order, but you've got a great story with the products that your husband loves and you love too.
What, the Ningxia or the Nitro?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So, I mean, we've switched our daughters over to Ningxia. Ningxia Red, for those of you who don't know, is an immunity boosting, antioxidant rich, energy shot, basically.
Right. Nutrients galore.
Yes, yes. And So my daughters have now replaced their multivitamins that they used to take on a daily basis with this, and they take a shot of it every single day, every morning. And my youngest, Macy, is my 22-month-old, very rambunctious, and she's always coming to me in the morning asking for her Ningxia Red.
It's cute.
But yeah, my husband, so I have him taking the Ningxia Red now too, and he's really experienced an energy boost with it. It's something that he shares with his clients because he is in strength and conditioning and he specializes in basketball. And so he is now sharing his experience with his clients, and it's just a wealth of energy. And
no, that's just the Ningxia.
that's just the Ningxia. So we also love the Nitro.
Nitros.
Nitro is something that I think he and I tap into even more so than many people. But Nitro is a caffeinated caffeine boost. It's our replacement for like a 5-hour energy drink, which is awful. So long story short, my husband happened to have a heart appointment that he had to go get checked out for because he was going to have a hip surgery, and he forgot about it. So he went to the gym, took his Monster drink beforehand, was getting ready to work out, and said, "Oh shoot, I forgot that I needed to get to this appointment." Goes to the appointment.
Ouch.
And they're taking all of his vital signs and whatnot. They're like looking at him, looking at the chart.
Right.
And they're looking at him, looking at the chart. And they're
Did
like,
I have the right chart?
this doesn't match up. They're saying, what I'm seeing here is saying that your body is having a heart attack right now. And you're sitting here comfortable and aren't showing any signs of that. And they're like, what did you do today? And they attributed it to he had happened to take a Monster drink earlier that day.
Mhm.
And so that's what those things do to you. They increase your heart rate, and they're just not healthy for you. And so now he's transitioned into the Nitro, that you get that energy boost.
Loaded with
focus.
bees. Loaded with bees, which we are very, very low on as a society. And it's natural occurring caffeine in there,
Right.
so it isn't,
Right.
in
So, and you don't get the crash,
You
the
don't.
jitters, or anything
No.
like that. You just get this alertness, this focus, and we just love it.
And that
So-
is a lot due to the bees.
Right.
Yep, that
Okay,
are in
yeah.
there. So that's the Nitro, the Ningxia, and then of course the Zing. So we
Zing,
have the
yep.
Zing. That's one of my favorites to put in my Ningxia and in my Nitro when I need to.
And Zing is what? Zing.
Zing is their carbonated water, which is infused with essential oils, and that does have a little bit of natural occurring caffeine from the tea, from the green, or the whatever tea is.
So we were watching a gal who was doing a training on the line, and she was saying that before she teaches, she takes a MindWise, Nitro, and Ningxia, and makes a cocktail
Mhm.
out of it. And then I suppose she puts some of your Zing in there to give it a little Zamboozy.
She uses some other
Give it a
oils too,
zing.
all right?
Okay,
Yep.
and puts and so then and that's what the drink that she drinks before she lectures,
Mm-hmm.
because she is so alert. Now it's all natural,
Right.
no synthetics,
Plant-based.
no
Mhm.
crashing afterwards.
Delicious.
Delicious,
Delicious.
by the way. And so I'm thinking about you students out there, if there's any parents that are listening that have
yeah.
students, instead of, what the kids are doing now, they're taking these drugs so they can, get through classes and take tests and all that stuff. Here's a natural way
Mhm.
to increase your alertness and your focus and your concentration that's actually good for you.
Without the harmful effects
Right.
on your body.
Right, and the Ningxia comes in these packets, which are great for your husband's
On the
kids
go.
to do that. We have a friend that Jennifer was on the show, and their kids have that packet like 15-20 minutes before every basketball game or
Mhm.
whatever workout that it is, because it just gives them that that natural boost. And you know what, if you're sitting at the office and you're hitting that wall at 3:00 and
That's
you
right.
want to go for that candy bar, no, you go for this great drink that will benefit your body in
Mind, body.
So many ways.
Mhm.
right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's talk about other
Other
products that you can use to enhance and to support your physical performance.
Yeah.
At the gym, like
I have
amino
a
wise.
story. Yeah, amino wise. So, my husband, being a personal trainer, I haven't been in the gym for a while as of late, and he got me back in about 2 weeks ago. And boy, was I in pain the following days.
Yes.
And I didn't think at the time to take my amino wise.
Of course not.
So
'Cause we don't.
Yeah, and so I'm not kidding you. I couldn't sit on the couch. I couldn't sit on the toilet. I mean, the girls are running over trying to give me hugs, and I was like warding everybody off. And it was like a good 5 days. So this past week, I was like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my husband back and take the AminoWise following my workout routine, which is what I do. I take my 8 ounces of water with my scoop of AminoWise. I put a shot or 2 of Ningxia in there, and I tell you, it just helps move those that acid buildup in my muscles that I was experiencing the week prior, and it just helps with muscle fatigue and muscle retention. And yeah, I definitely was not as sore, and I appreciated my AminoWise for
You
sure.
go through a bottle of Panaway or Cool Azul pain cream then?
Yeah, I have some Cool Azul. Yeah.
Some of the other products that we've got, right?
Yes.
Yep,
Yes.
so a boatload of products.
So one thing that we talk about seems like every week, and I always like to bring it up because I think it's such a great introduction for people into what the essential oils can do for you, and that is a raindrop massage. So Sheila I know she's had at least 1,500, I think I see it's a number now.
Well, let's just take 2 years, but not
massages.
really. So let's just narrow it down maybe to a year of 1 a month.
1 a month.
Okay, maybe let's double that.
Yeah.
2 a month.
Thank you.
No, 20. Yeah, maybe 50.
I have
Okay.
yet to bless myself with that.
You are going to bless yourself for February, because that we have one of our contests and games when you're our members, right, on our private Facebook group, is our Share Because You Care, Share Because We Care program. And so when you share with somebody and they enroll with the premium starter kit, you get a gift.
Is that the gift this month?
And so this gift is a raindrop.
Okay.
Catherine on our team, who gives them,
my goodness.
is blessing everybody with February and loving us all.
Nice.
So she's doing it out of the goodness out of her heart. So when you enroll somebody, you and that person
Get it.
Wow.
get it.
And
So-
it's such a wonderful thing because a raindrop, for those who are listening, is a light massage
Mhm.
using a sequential series of specific oils up and down the spine, applied in a specific manner, and when those oils drip down on you, hence the name raindrop. When those oils hit your body, it's like your body reacts to them, and they go directly into the spinal column and all that, and it blows your mind, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it strengthens your systems and your immunity and all kinds of great benefits from it.
Yep. Let's just say that the next day after one, if I notice the difference in how my shoes fit, my
Interesting.
feet are a little,
Not
I got
puffy.
a little bit more room in there.
Interesting.
I'm thinking
Water
it's not-
retention,
it's probably
release
not
or
only my
something?
feet. Okay, and so
Toxics. Toxins that you got out of
exactly,
your body.
right? Yeah.
Minute and a half left. Final thoughts on the product lines. Outside
What's your
of
favorite product?
I think Thieves and the Nitro are the 2 products that I use the most.
Yeah.
Yeah. The girls have Thieves rollers that they use, and the cleaning line. I mean, that was my reason why I joined in the first
Okay,
place.
so let's talk about that. So the girls. So how old are the girls?
So Matea is 8, Micah is 5, and Macy is 22 months.
Okay, and so you're more than comfortable with them using the products, the oils themselves, and so you dilute it in a roller ball. I'm
Correct.
sure they all have their own with their own
Yep.
name on it.
Yeah.
Are they in the habit of putting it on their feet
They
every
love
night?
it.
And
It's their normal. They love applying their essential oils on their feet. Yes, it's in a roller bottle that we dilute with a V6 oil, and especially Macy, my youngest. I mean, she just loves to lather it all over her body. So, yeah, it's pretty cute.
and it's okay,
It's
right?
their routine.
It's
Yep,
okay
it's
because it's
healthy,
pure
yes.
therapeutic grade oil. That's we've talked about that before.
Safe.
And so just be safe about it and dilute it, and your kids will love it too.
This is Our Healthy Homes. If you're looking to buy a healthy home, just go to Our Healthy Homes and throw it into the contact form there. We'll reach out to you and help you out with that. If you want to learn about how to make your home healthy, do the same thing, or just check out one of the upcoming classes. Register.
Hey, there's a men's class coming up again soon.
There you go.
OurHealthyHomes.com.
After dinner, sugar in every room. He says I'm sweet as I can I tell him, honey, you can call me sugar anytime you please. I tell him, honey, you can call me sugar anytime you please. Sugar.